Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Malt and Meeples, where I'm going to be playing through more ISS Vanguard. I am up in the air how long I'm going to keep playing this. So, generally, with a campaign game or something like that, there's diminishing returns. In terms of showing it on the channel, just the views go down over time. The first one, I mean, you can kind of assume that you're going to see stuff halved, kind of as you go. And the other thing is, I just have so many other games that I want to play. ISS Vanguard is a great game, but it's just something I want to mention now because I might only be doing this a couple more weeks before switching over to the next campaign game I want to play through. And I can always leave everything saved. I can keep stuff in the awaiting. I can... Yeah. There's nothing about what I've done that won't allow me to set it aside and come back. Granted, enough time passing, I'd probably want to start again. Or if I played with other people, I definitely want to start again. But that's a fairly simple reset at that point. Like I said, I'm just saying this to kind of get into the head of people that, this might be wrapping up soon. And Isovarian Guards, I think, is going to be the game that would be coming to the table next. But we're not there yet. So, let's talk about ISS Vanguard. But first, let's talk about an old-fashioned and ginger bitters this time, which is very good. Like, I love ginger flavors, so it's a fun one to have. Let's get down to the table and see what we have going on here today. Like I said, we're in ship phase here. Or I don't know that I said that, but that's where we ended up last time, was partially through the ship phase, and in particular, looking at the different areas we wanted to go to, including, I think, I want to start with page 17. We haven't done the Situation Room before. So, we can solve So unfinished business is just going to go into the possible situations, or future possible situations. Get shuffled back in there. It can come back out. Some of these are a little bit more basic. And let's see. I can spend either strength or compass. I don't have... Actually, I have computer, so I'm going to do it the vice versa. And spend her... Uh-oh. The reason I'm saying uh-oh is I shuffled that in, and then I thought I slotted it perfectly. But looking at where I potentially have stuff slotted, facility upgrades, where did I put that? Not in resting Oh, I put it in resting crew. Yeah. So, I realized one problem with my plane here. I get a raise morale. That's good. But I need to flip back here to page... to the ship facilities on page 6, because I have to flip all the way up here to the front to go from low morale to medium morale. And that completed that section anyways. So we're done with our first section over here. I wanted to go to barracks next. Let's do 16. So transfer. Train or draft. I want to draft here. Five random crew members. Set this off to the side. And how does this work? Then, in order chosen by security player, each section chooses one of the revealed, placing them into a rank 1 sleeve, and adding them to their hand. So let's open up these crew containers so I can grab some rank 1 sleeves. Rank 1 blue, yes, rank 1 yellow, rank 1 red, and rank 1 purple. And then players can draft. Who has all the red dice? That's what I'm curious about right now. Let me guess, it's blue security. There's 3 red dice. Yep. So I want to go blue security is going to add in Natalia Torres. And the nice thing is, and I'll have to remember this for the future, is they're added to the hand, which means they're added to the crew that I can use, which means that I can get going with them. Maxim Valenko, well, let's put him into engineering. Yeah. Let's do engineering. He has the ability to change a danger side of a die to something positive. Let's see. So I'm down to purple. So recon and he allows you to basically get rid of dice that have a negative effect before that would be put into play. And Oh, let's do Destiny. Sorry, Millie. You get dropped somewhere in the middle there. And then we flip back to page 6. With our final command token, I think we wanted to do production. Yeah, let's do production. Page 12. We don't have any production projects. Install production upgrades. Which we don't have any of those. So then, progress current projects. This one comes off the board. We flip. Replicating technology the builders used for in their Dyson sphere allowed us to vastly improve the output of Vanguard's solar panels. We upgraded our production and capabilities and made countless small improvements throughout the ship. Move the following cards to the awaiting envelope. So let's see, where are our bridge cards? Here we go. So B009, +1 energy when generating your energy pool. That will go into awaiting. A008, let me guess, not in this section. Lander modules. A008, emergency broadcast system. Crew members may discard 1 charge each to move this mod to the awaiting envelope. Gain 2 supply. So that's pretty solid. Then facility upgrades, dual production lines. There we go. Where's facility upgrades? Facility upgrades, F004. We now can produce in 2 slots. And let's see, facility upgrades. Where do those slot back in? Always the fun part of this game. And then in the we take the tech level 2 card. So that is going to give us more energy to do stuff with, which means we can sail farther and do more. So that was a very good one to have dealt with here. Let's get CO2 or CO2. Yeah, CO2. Nice. Production projects. CO2 goes in there. Then I can choose any number of production projects on page 13 and place them in the So I don't have my second one yet, which is a bummer. It's in awaiting. So all these things are just waiting for me to come back and get them installed. Some of them, like the lander module, might be immediately done. Production and equipment. Equipment and production project, and equipment. So, heavy mission equipment, biome suits, advanced section tools. I want advanced section tools. Starting stage 3. Then production boost. So we're looking for computers. Keith, excuse me. We're going to use Keith. Why? Because it starts in stage 3. Why not? We complete it, which is going to give us a number of things. So in our unavailable equipment, I'm going to be looking for 38, 39, 40, and 41. $38, 39, 40, and 41. And C23. C23 is going to be a new production that we can get added in. Production cards here. So the cool thing is, like, this one hits the awaiting envelope, but the equipment is going straight in. So let's look and see what our equipment is in a second here. Awaiting's getting fairly full. It's a good thing. It's generally positive stuff in there. Oh yeah, and don't know why I put that back, because I want to get CO4 put back in here. I think there'd be ways to, like, store cards in other spots, but it's nicer to have everything really set to reset, because resetting would basically be pulling a bunch of these cards. We have a portable probe. I think these are usable specifically to the department they are for. So that would be engineering. During a die check, you may place this card in the roll pool of any crew member in your sector, including yourself. Add basically they're all adding some stuff. So either pickaxe and shield, or a red, or strength and pickaxe and a red, compass and jeans and a green, or jeans and microbe and a green. So it's really going to help in some of those situations. Honestly, that would have been amazing for last time to have that with me. So that is a nice one to get added. I'm glad I went for that one. So we go back to 6 here, and once we're done, we move ahead to 18. So 18, we have our lander. We install our lander mods. And this is, I'm glad they do it in this order for this one, because it means I can get stuff pretty quickly. We have +2 there, and that one's the one that gives me extra supplies. So we don't have to repair the lander. The basic lander can never break. Choose a lander, and then we're going to customize our lander, which we're going to go with the heavy armor. And as we complete that, then we go to Mission Launch Protocol. So, I have to remember that I can skip some of these steps. I've already recorded the planet, so I don't need to go and do that again. I've cleaned up the planet board already. So now it's preparing the away team, which I want compass, maybe. And pickaxe? Or do we want the biological curio? You know what? We're going to go over here with engineering, return our rest of our crew to the resting crew. Find one more situation that I had in the wrong spot. And now let's look at equipment, because this will change up now a little bit with how we've done it. So each crew member can pick a small equipment, matching their what they have. That actually works out pretty well there. That's doable. We have our guys here. And equipment, we have room for 4. Jetpack was useful last time. Like the arm. And everything else really ties to the other groups. So let's just take 2 medkits. Medkits are important. Go here. And then strap in. It's time to land. And we are going back here to complete what we started, which means we do need to find in our recorded planets what we need to know. P110 or P10, not 110, just plain old 10 on 1 and 3, and P2 gets P80. And we need our rank up card. Flip this card if you have at least 4 supplies on your lander. So at the end of planetary exploration, if we have enough supplies. Oh, I wish I had equipped the other module. I don't think we're going to do that. I mean, I could do that really quickly, but we need to get... we need to get the rank ups. And I need 6 to be able to rank up Abby. Mm-hmm. So that's fun. And let me respond to something real quick. My wife is headed out the door, so I am on kid monitoring duty. He's asleep upstairs, directly above me. So while I stream, I'm able to hear if he decides to move. Just in case the stream gets cut short or anything like that. So then we go to 267.
Vanguard, we are detecting substantial amounts of space debris on our approach vector, beginning evasive maneuvers.
I don't have 4 of both, which is the bummer. I have 4 on one, 2 on the other. Rolling danger die. Progressing 1. We're getting closer. Critical hit. That's not optimal. So I need to grab my dice. I'm not that on top of this because I need my dice and section cards. And I get to choose a die to get rid of. Let's do... not for good, just to make it a pain in the butt. I know what symbols I'm looking for here. So let's get that reset. Or we could expose... exposing the cockpit's not too bad. Okay. Should be a last roll. Critical hit. We know the drill at this point. So when you roll the d10, 1. Dust storm threat. Find that dust storm again. Why did I make that hard on myself to find? I need to put these in alphabetical order, really, is what I need to do. It starts there. And so we have to remember it goes counter, then clockwise, clockwise, counter, counter. So it's looping here, which actually might not be the worst thing because I can book it around this way. And this is the way I can go back and forth across stuff anyways. I really need to find out how to build a better and then it tells me to go to page 24 to begin. Prepare the planet board. Done. Disembark. So we need to start booking it this way. And to move just costs a die. And then we're going to move again. Because it costs a die if we stay where we're at. And event. None of these, so nothing happens. Move. No matter what, we can move. But with this, I now have to roll danger die on A. That's nothing. So I move. Both move. This advances. Nothing matches, so it just time tracks. I wonder if we should be advancing down here. I actually think we should be. Oh, random mission M10, huh? Probably should know what I'm doing down here. It says random, so let's make sure we're actually random here. So there are kind of some just generic ones. Have 3 discoveries on your lander. So, same thing. And let's see, what do we do next? Well, I mean, for sure the most obvious thing is that moves down there. What we're doing next is we are resting. I forget to give these guys charges. And I want strength and compass for that. Let's see. So for sure I want to get that one back. Let's do the green one or blue one. Let's take this one, and then we're going to move. Strength. Okay. Down here. And we get a card for that as well. Upside is we're not coming into the situation with 2 injuries, like wounds, like last time. Spend 1 charge to choose a crew member. Okay. So I want this. Blue. Nothing moves me there. Alright. This guy moves back here. Now this is a tricky bit. It's going to move here next. So I kind of want to continue to book it down here. Do I have anybody with a wrench symbol though? I don't. But let's go. Doesn't cost a die for this time. Well, it does. And then I'm going to just spending supplies so fast right now. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're going to spend a supply, get back 3 of these. Compass, well, I want pickaxe, then doesn't really matter, I don't have a wrench anywhere. Yeah, let's do that. Then repeat the process over here. Global condition G003. We have a little bit of visibility. So basically it's going to cycle back and forth between kind of what we need to do to move. Here, let's see, pickaxe and wrench. We have a wrench. Let's do that. We're going to do that because now as we flip and it doesn't match, so it advances by 1. And this guy moves over here. What I can do is, since we're both at the same location, all I need to do is roll this one. Oh yeah, you should have a couple cards. And help with this one. And that's going to be the full roll. No, I'm going to add in this one. Because this means no matter what, I succeed. It's just a matter of, can I get precisely what I want to gain those 2 extra mineral leads? Which I do. I hope that was right. I have to remember to roll them separately. But I succeeded for those mineral leads. I get to get 4 of them. Well, I'm just going to put Unstable isotope. So I can use it anytime to reset any number of tracks. And I want to check one thing here with leads. So how it reads, because of what I drew, I'd be able to get 2 leads. We're just going to say I drew them in the right order. So I have to remember to draw one at a time, because I might be, it might be a situation where you can complete a lead mid-draw, get that discovery, and then continue. That's how I'm reading it. I'm not sure if that's how it's intended. That was Discord kicking over. And so then it tells us to go to log 140.
The deposit is extremely abundant, but not exceptionally large. We've exhausted the deposit.
Point of interest, P011. Just don't be a negative. Okay. So it doesn't change up too much. It gives us this very specific combination to gain 2 mineral leads. But I'm actually okay with where we're at. But now I've done 1 action for her. I don't want to move. I don't want to rest. And draw a section card. I'll pop that one over. Nope. And then let's see. I can lose a die and 1 supplies. We're getting low on supplies. Or I can gain a wounded injury. Sorry. Wounded. Then over here, we can prepare, respite, reroll, anything, refresh. I can keep 3. The issue is I don't want to go up. And there's no way currently for me to complete that. Let's just take another card and we'll discard it. So then this is moving back. And now we are... Oh, I forgot to do this. You may roll the danger die to refresh 2 dice. We're gonna risk it. Cost me a die to refresh 2 dice. But that's buying extra time. Strength or compass up there. So let's roll the danger die. And Abby's going to start this time. Okay, that's nothing. So then... I mean, this is to guarantee we get it. And we do, but we also get to gain our unique discovery, which will trigger this. When you gain this, each crew member refreshes 2 dice. So technically those were still in use. For here, let's go. There. And now we've moved and done that. So we've gained our unique discovery. When you fulfill this objective, discard the mission card and gain 1 rank up. So, it doesn't tell us to replace it. Two mineral leads. Come on, big money, big money. Yeah, 2. Not bad. 2 total. Now, it says replace with point of interest P075. Treacherous campsite. Barely holding back the elements. So I feel like I want to go here. I also feel like I maybe shouldn't have discarded that 1 card. But how am I going to tackle going there? Just advance the time track by 1. We've completed our mission technically, so we can head back around. Just feels like I missed out on something. And I'd love for the opportunity, because I feel like there was something on, well, actually what I'm going to do, first roll the danger die. Where's the danger die I have out here? Where are you hiding, buddy? So I have to get rid of a die. Move. I'm going to move up here to go to log 6.
This is the away team. We're about to enter the fissures on the largest active volcano in the area. We're detecting abnormal seismic patterns. There are also layers of magnetic compounds scattered all over the mountainside. Expect radio interruptions.
Copy that, away team. If you don't make contact in an hour, we're sending in a rescue team.
Are you on Brimstone?
Say again, Team 1. We're losing your signal.
We're inside the mountain. We found of the seismic disturbance. It is some sort of mechanism stuck in a large magma reservoir. It's...
Exercise caution, Team 1. We don't know if...
moving towards us! We're...
Place point of interest P001 on top of any cards in this sector. Place the aggregator behemoth. I wasn't actually thinking I was going to hit this, so what I didn't do was I didn't pull down this box here, because this is the one with the minis in it. And I'm looking for one of these guys here. Doesn't look like he has a shield. Does kind of look like that. No, that guy has better legs. That one doesn't feel quite right. Oh no, that guy has better legs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I found. Comparison. There is a way to defeat him. That's good. Let's see. Let's move this down here so I can put this up here. He's going to travel and attack, but he's only going to travel if there's no crew member with him. There's going to be a crew member with him. And oh boy. GO3 goes away. GO4, we will die if we do not complete this. So we need to piece out as fast as we can. Both of these guys have gone. Lose a die. Ooh. Reveal mission card. M34. Leave the planet before the volcano erupts. Dust storm goes away. That's awesome. That buys us a little bit of an opportunity here. Actually, a big opportunity here. Because what we're going to do is we're going to start with our pink player. we're going to refresh 5 dice, but we're not going to refresh 5 dice. Because we're going to move here and then spend a red die to piece out over to here. So we just shortcut a lot of the area. And actually, I'm going to have the opportunity to deal with this, see what happens, because it's going to take long enough to move around this way. So we flip here. Does not match, correct? So this advances by 1. Then I feel like the pressure should be on. I mean, it was already on. Moving. And there, that cost me a die. Here, we are at Sunshiny Place. Lose 1 supply or roll the danger die. Or lose a supply. We're not going to get the thing, so this guy attacks, and we reset the track. And I'm assuming he has to follow the same rules for movement as we do, which means that he's going to go there, then there. So I'm going to stay here. But I could move. I could just move, and then when we get here, you know what? I'm going to roll this because that gains us a mineral lead. I would have rolled 2 dice just to be safe. That causes us to lose another supply. Mineral lead. We hit the total we need. Carbon filament. Just tells me Vanguard, it doesn't have a specific ability on that one. And then I'm going to spend a die to move. And then I don't have a die to spend. So I would assume that it would probably just kill one of those dice. That's how I'm going to play it. Is it would kill one of those dice. I will spend a charge to prevent that from happening. Oh, but I did forget. Uh-oh. Abs hanging.
Away team, exploration report 27B.
We found trace amounts of water on the cave floor, but the central corridor ended in a massive cave-in. The sensors detected unusual vibrations from the other side of the rubble, as well as something that might have been a substantial concentration of water. Unfortunately, breaking through would require a large-scale excavation effort.
So 80 becomes 81. Clearing the cave-in. Oof. Yeah, that's not happening this time. I'm not sure if we have the ability to come back, because this is counting down on us. So We don't have a supply to lose, so we're rolling the danger die here. 2 tour, so another wounded. Good thing we're getting off the planet now. So we will exert. Roll. And we are going to lift off.
Captain's log. Entry D215.
I won't lie. That ancient war machine buried deep under the surface of the planet caught us by surprise. From now on, we need to expect more surprises like this one. The technology was unmistakably identical to the defense emplacements built around the Eye of the Void. Whatever the builder's plan was, this young race does its best to make sure no one can follow up on it. Who knows how powerful they are, and how many systems they control. Having such a warlike species in our part of the galaxy fills me with unease. Just like the fact that each piece of their technology we found so far seemed millennia old. If they could build things like that ages ago, who knows how powerful they are now. The codename our science team has for them is the Irrigators. An apt name, considering they seem to be hell-bent on claiming every world for themselves. Let us hope they haven't already claimed half of the galaxy.
We go. We're going to take this off the board, as well as we can take this guy. The only reason I'm doing this cleanup live is I need to get to what's underneath it. Though, thinking about it, I actually don't. Because we have lifted off this planet and at this point in time, let's call it a wrap for tonight. We'll do the ship phase next week and see what is happening there. But this was a wild one. This actually, well, it turned out much better than I thought it might. We really completed the planet, which was cool. We came away with a unique discovery and 3 mineral discoveries. And only 2 injuries on Destiny Jones. Compare that to last time, and I think, last time we were lucky to be able to do what we did. We didn't actually use either of our specific items, which is interesting. But that's it. That is it for ISS Vanguard for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was fun. I had a blast with it, and I like the complexity of this planet and what's going on here. But if you enjoy this content, the easiest way to know when I go live is going to be to subscribe and click that notification bell. That's going to tell you whenever I go live. It's 8 p.m. Central Time on Wednesdays and 8:30 p.m. Central Time on Mondays. But like I said, subscribing and clicking the notification bell, that's really the best way to know. Also, if you want to give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment, anything like that, I greatly appreciate those. I always like to hear conversation around the game and what's going on. Next 2 weeks, for sure, will be ISS Vanguard. And then I possibly will jump to another campaign game to show that off. It's tough because part of me just wants to keep on playing a game like this, but I also know there's so much left to it that in terms of a streaming experience, it's not going to be the best. Then on Mondays, like I said, 8:30 Central Time, that's generally when I play a smaller solo game. Next week is going to be Skytier Horde. I have My City Roll and Build, I believe is what they call it, coming in, which is a mini campaign game. So I'm excited to try that one. And yeah, that's most of it. If you like the content and want to check out other content that I have, head over to nerdologists.com. The link is in the description below. Or if you like Marvel stuff, I do a Marvel podcast every week, 10-minute Marvel. And we currently have a contest running on that. So if you want to enter in that contest, check out Season 3, Episode 20, the most recent episode, to hear how to enter to win a subscription for Marvel Unlimited. But with that, thank you again so much for watching, and bottoms up.